Will I reach 80 pounds gone by the 7th of April? Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Karyn, and my husband Dan and I are on a journey to becoming as self-sufficient as we possibly can before we retire. I am 58 and Dan is 61. So retirement is looming on the horizon. But if we don't have our health, then being self-sufficient when we retire is going to be very, very difficult. And so I am currently on a health journey to lose a lot of weight. This past week, I was hoping to be able to get outside and talk to you about the current state of my garden and what it is that I'm going to be growing this year. I'm also going to still do some winter sowing of some seeds, and so I want to share that with you. But this last week, winter reared its ugly head again. The robins are back for spring, but I don't think they're happy about this weather either. So as soon as the weather says that it's okay, I will be outside and we'll have that video. In this video, we are going to be going over then my weight loss over the last week, and we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of goal settings and what my short-term and long-term goals are. So first up, we have weight loss. This week, I lost another 3.2 pounds. That brings my total to 74.3 pounds. So a great week for me. How did you do this week? Let me know in the comments. I have been on this journey since the first week of July 2023. And so now here in March of 2024, I am 2 weeks away from 9 months on the carnivore lifestyle. Hard to believe, it's gone fast and also slow at the same time. I feel great, and literally everything in my life is better mentally and health-wise. I am so glad that I started this way of eating. I am 58 years old and I am on no medications. If you are watching and you aren't familiar with the carnivore lifestyle, this is a near zero carb way of eating, and you get all of the nutrition that you need from animal products. I eat meat, mainly beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and a limited amount of dairy. And contrary to what you might think, you can get all of the nutrients a human body needs by eating animal products. Now on the flip side, if you were to only eat plants, you would need to supplement your diet because you can't get all of the nutrients a human body needs by just eating plants. Every animal on the planet has their proper diet. They know what that is, and they just eat it. And I believe that eating meat products is the proper human diet. I believe that our ancestors only ate plants when meat was scarce, but I also believe that plants do have medicinal value for humans. So if you're new and this intrigues you, I would encourage you to go and do some research on the theories behind the carnivore diet. So on April 7th, I will have reached 9 months on my carnivore journey. And I am a firm believer in goal setting, especially stretch goals. Those are the ones, I say stretch because those are the ones that are a bit difficult to reach, but still attainable. So short and long-term stretch goals help to keep me motivated, and they might keep you motivated too. Easy goals don't motivate. They don't keep you focused. If you have to work at it to get it, it will keep you focused. I have both long-term and short-term stretch goals. My long-term goal is obviously where I want to be when I would consider myself at a healthy weight, where if I didn't lose another pound, I would still be satisfied and still be happy with where I'm at. For me, that isn't going to happen for quite some time because I want to lose 200 pounds. The goal is that on my second anniversary of July 2025, I will have accomplished that. Now, with a long-term goal that's out that far, how do you stay motivated? How do you stay focused over that long period of time? That's where the short-term stretch goals come in, and I have 2 of those currently. One of my short-term stretch goals is that I want to have 80 pounds gone by my 9-month anniversary, and that of course again is the first week of April. So with 74.3 pounds gone now, that gives me 2 weeks to lose 5.7 pounds. It's doable, but it'll take some work, so that's a good short-term stretch goal. My other short-term stretch goal is that by my 1-year anniversary, the first week of July 2024, I want to have lost 100 pounds. That will put me at the halfway point to my long-term goal in July of 2025. It's totally possible, but that means I have to stay on track. There's a little bit built in there maybe for a couple of slip-ups or whatever, but that's something that I can do if I stay on track. And short-term goals do not have to be related to actual pounds lost, because some of us are also building muscle at the same time. We're experiencing some body recomposition that helps with the way our clothes fit. So sometimes a short-term goal doesn't have to be pounds lost. For example, maybe you want to fit into a particular piece of clothing, a pair of pants, by a certain date. Maybe you want to be rid of a health condition by a certain date. And with the carnivore lifestyle, reducing those health conditions and eliminating them is entirely possible. Or maybe you don't want to struggle to get in and out of the pickup truck, or you don't want to struggle to bend over and tie your shoes. Short-term goals can be anything you want it to be relating to health and how you feel. As long as you make it something just a bit difficult but attainable, short-term goals can keep you really focused. And it's one way that I use to keep me motivated. So what happens if you don't reach your goal? Give yourself a break. It was difficult for a reason, and we're not always going to hit every goal that we set. Beating yourself up is not allowed. If you are like me, that kind of thinking is what makes you fall and not get back up. So that is not allowed. Brush it off, love yourself, and set a new date for the goal. Now, I've shared my short-term and long-term goals with you. What are your short-term and long-term goals? If you would like to share those, please share those in the comments. What would make you happy in the short term and long term? Also, have you made someone smile this week? Have you made somebody feel good this week? Did you do something good for somebody else? Keep doing those things, because it's not all just about us. It's also about lifting other people up, and that helps lift us up too. So be a ray of sunshine for someone else and have a great week. I will see you next time.